The views and opinions expressed in this podcast episode are those of the host and guests and not their sponsoring institutions.
I learned that Jackie Robinson's longest home run was in the Tiger Stadium.
That.
I'm so mad. Why'd you look that up?
I didn't look it up. It just was information that was presented to me, and I was just like, "Oh, that's what's up."
Don't bash Detroit. He said, "Oh, Jackie Robinson's longest home run was at Briggs Stadium." That's messed up.
I mean, it's
funny.
It's funny as hell.
It's literally history.
There should be a Jackie Robinson monument outside of Comerica Park instead of that damn Tiger. Like that was my longest home run, and it was against you. Like, get rid of that stupid Ferris wheel and put a Jackie Robinson monument.
No,
why not?
That's one of the hardest. Cause as a kid, that was one of the biggest attractions. Is I can go to an amusement park inside a stadium. This is awesome.
That was lit though. I went on
it's like a whole little carnival over there. You can get elephant ears and all kinds of. I love it over there. You sound crazy.
Oh yeah, the elephant ears. Little Caesars Pizza.
Why would they get rid of
the
that?
Daiquiris.
That's a huge attraction.
Yeah, that's a nice little thing. But yeah, so Detroit is being Detroit again. Welcome back to the Kris Corner podcast. I'm your host, Chris Canty. We got the great debaters in here. We got Basil, we got Marcel Smith, and we have Fanny Thickums. AKA Elijah Miller.
Danny. Poppy Danny over. No, ain't no AKA. It's just Danny Thickums. First name Danny, last name Thickums.
You're gonna go to the SOS and get his name changed. I swear to God.
That's cool.
Yeah, dang. But before we start, shout out to the people in the Facebook group, the Kris Corner Facebook group. Stay in the conversation each week. I will be posting the top 10 list of this week in the group so you guys can argue with me, chat with me, or give me suggestions for other top 10 lists. All right, first we're going to talk about what we were talking about before we started the show. And then we're going to get into what you do in Detroit. And then we're going to talk about my top 10 Fox TV shows of all time. Not just today, but entirety of Fox.
I got to go look at their productions.
Right. I had to look at it too. It was a lot of stuff. The hardest one for me to do, I did all of them this week on this piece of paper. I did NBC, ABC, Fox, CBS. CBS was
the
hard.
Thing that makes it really weird is some of these shows end up switching networks.
Yeah. The ones that switched networks were we're few and far between, but
yeah.
Some of them I didn't even put on there because
wasn't SmackDown on Fox at one point?
Yeah, SmackDown. It's on Fox.
SmackDown was on Fox 20 and USA at some point.
Yeah, I'm not doing any sports shows for any of the shows. So like Sunday Night Football, Friday Night Football, like those shows, like SmackDown, Raw, they're not going to be on here.
SmackDown an easy dub too.
It is.
It's been winning for decades.
Actually, SmackDown was on UPN first, then it went to CW when it changed over. Then it went to Sci-Fi, I believe.
Yep, it was on Sci-Fi.
And then it went to...
Which was weird.
Where did it go after that?
USA.
Was it on
No,
USA?
they went to 20. They went to 20, then they went to USA.
Yeah, no. They went from CW to MyTV 20. MyTV 20 to Sci-Fi. That was when they did 2016 was the Sci-Fi thing. And then after that, they went to Fox. For $1 billion deal, which was crazy.
No, they were still that USA era because Raw and SmackDown were both on USA at one point.
They were.
I don't
remember.
They were doing Monday Raw on
and then Tuesday, right?
And then Tuesday on SmackDown on USA
they were
back
both
to
live.
back.
Yeah. I forgot about those eras.
Yeah, those were different times.
And SmackDown moved.
Wait,
back to public.
You remember the Super Show era?
Man, the
did not
Super
like
Show
it. I did
era
not-
was
It was
the
cool,
worst.
but I did not like it. It was cool for what they were trying to. I did not like that era.
I stopped
It was the
watching
worst.
wrestling at like, I want to say 2009, because it was like so campy and whatnot.
You stopped before it got good.
Then I got back into
It got bad. It got bad
maybe
in
a
the.
30.
It got bad in from the fall of 2011. That's when it got bad.
I was gonna say 2012 might be the last year that I can think I enjoyed wrestling.
bad.
Like
It got
2012,
bad.
2012, they had like great storylines, but then after 2012, they just started bringing in all the part timers to do like 6-month programs. I'm like,
Yeah,
why are y'all
that
here?
was weird. And then I didn't like the putting non-active people on an active roster like the Brock Lesnar's, Goldberg, Undertaker, and it's like, dude, I do not want to see these people every once in a blue moon, and you fill me with nonsensical content for the rest of the show.
Okay, so like Brock Lesnar and Undertaker were different because Brock Lesnar
Undertaker,
was on
sorta.
Brock Lesnar was on the big 4 pay-per-views. Undertaker was only on once, but you knew that he was going to be at WrestleMania.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like the thing
about Goldberg that pissed me off was like you had the best storyline for all the major championships going into January, but then you want to put Goldberg into this situation, just scratch everything you did all year.
Yeah,
that's what pissed me off.
But Brock Lesnar, he would have these like huge storylines that was like, at this point, you got a dude in a ring talking about you. I would think this would be the part of the show where y'all do the whole music drop. He come back out like, nah. You know what I mean? Never, because he's never there. And then you'd see him like one of the Raws, and then you'd see him at the pay-per-view. So that was pissing me. I was like, dude, you're supposed to be here, dude.
I remember they were in like Chicago and Brock Lesnar didn't show up.
He didn't come to the arena.
Then they were at Grand Rapids a few weeks ago. I'm like, oh, you show up to Grand Rapids, but you don't show up to Chicago.
He was like, yeah, I just so happened to be in Michigan.
I just happened to be at GVSU. Like, okay, all right, Brock.
The moment when everybody started to turn on Goldberg is when he ruined the and I'm not putting this on Goldberg. McMahon had a very big hand in it. He ruined the Fiend's championship run.
He ruined the Fiend's championship run, and he messed up what's his face.
It was like an abominable one of the abominable champion. Although his Hell in a Cell match with Seth Rollins was yet to be desired.
Yeah, that was bad. That was a really bad match.
How the hell you disqualified from a Hell in a Cell?
Wait. What?
I was in bed just watching, like, okay, something's gonna happen to Seth Rollins, and then the ref was like, "No, he's disqualified." I was like, "But it's a Hell in a Cell."
Oh, wait. Because was it a normal falls under Hell in a Cell?
No, it's a
Hell in a Cell. Anything goes.
I know, but is it still normal fall? Like, what did he get disqualified for?
Yeah, you have to be covered. But it's Hell in a Cell. You can just use anything. It's literally no.
But here, let's listen to what I'm saying. What did he get disqualified
for? Knocking him upside the head.
Like, with what?
With a hammer.
At that point, the Hell in a Cell
attempted murder might not be legal, so I can see.
Mick Foley took 3 shots to the head and got thrown off the cage.
Triple H literally came out with a sledgehammer. It was a joke.
Mick Foley got
Triple H hit in the head with a sledgehammer.
Mick Foley got thrown up. Mick Foley got thrown off a cage, and then he got flipped into the cage and almost died in the same match.
Yeah.
So if you get hit with a hammer and then the referee's like, no, disqualification.
There was
that kind of mess. That messed me up. I stopped watching.
That example is why some matches should not be full on pay-per-views. Elimination Chamber and Hell in a Cell are one of them.
I'm just saying, like, they need to stop doing like themed pay-per-views. The theme pay-per-views are like
Hell in a Cell. I completely agree with, because I don't know why they made that a pay-per-view in the first place. I'm like, that you talking about the match? You made it a pay-per-view now, or are they all going to be in a cage? That would be awesome. Turned
Hell
it into
in a Cell
UFC.
is supposed to be the end-all be-all for any storied rivalry, and the fact that you actually put it as a
yearly, annual, sometimes it's like 4 a year.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are there 4 Hell in Cell? Why is there a women's, a tag team, a men's?
Yeah. I mean, in
Cruiserweight.
fairness to me, I don't think that Money in the Bank should be a pay-per-view. I love the Money in the Bank match, but I think that would be better suited for TLC rather than have its own
yeah, most
pay-per-view.
definitely.
Even the TLC
It would be better if it was
pay-per-view
on TLC.
bad. But no,
it would be way better if Money in the Bank was on
like
TLC.
That. I like that concept better, but the Money in the Bank pay-per-view is actually a great one because it has 2 Money in the Bank matches.
If we're doing TLC,
now it does.
It used to have just 1 or 2 for the 2 brands.
Yeah.
If we're doing
TLC, now they have women and men, so it's like you can't have 4 Money in the Bank matches.
If we're doing TLC, we're going to have to get rid of Extreme Rules.
No, you don't have
those honestly, they kind of keep screwing themselves because the second you have any of those extreme matches, if I see one of them in a night, the second one has to wow me. Otherwise,
right.
Like they have to either keep getting better or all be just uniquely great.
Right. This is what they should do for the Money in the Banks. The men's one, which this might or might not sound sexist, but the men's one should be at WrestleMania, at the first match of WrestleMania. The women's one, they should bring back the all women's pay-per-view Evolution and put that as the first match for the women's pay-per-view.
That was a one-time thing.
Wasn't Money in the Bank at WrestleMania?
Yes.
Yeah, it was the first
and that
match.
was awesome because that was when you would have like the Money in the Bank match would happen, and then the championship match would be like way in the main event. You think the pay-per-view over, and it's no, he's cashing in at WrestleMania. That was awesome. That would be great. Or you'll see the dude come in the very next like Monday and cash
the Monday,
in. Like,
the Monday night after
awesome.
all. That was lit. Yeah. Speaking of cashing in the Money in the Bank, Aaron Rodgers, the Green Bay Packers.
Real question: does anybody in Green Bay like Aaron Rodgers anymore?
No.
At this point, no.
It's not many people on earth that like.
So doesn't want to look at the camera.
Basil, who's playing today? You looking at the TV kind of harsh.
He's
I
playing.
was gonna say, as opposed to like, what am I gonna enjoy? Certainly gonna be next season.
You gotta watch Jordan Love. It's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay. It's all right.
Hey, yo, 20 years of pent-up aggression from every NFC North team is coming your way. Be prepared.
It's okay. It's okay,
The 80s
Basil.
are coming back, I know.
Basil. Look at me when I say this. We've been in last place for how many years? It gets better. It's gonna get better.
It don't.
It don't.
Better for who, though?
And you're like, nah,
do not lie to that man.
As a Lions fan, who's seen us be either third or fourth or sometimes second, it's
it's going to be a well choreographed ass whooping for 16 weeks.
Okay, while all of you have
18,
lived
Marcel,
slightly
18,
longer
18.
lives,
18.
I have not once in my lifetime ever seen the Lions doing even close to decent.
What you mean? Last year was great.
No, it wasn't.
Last
Last year is depressing to me when people call it great because it shows us how much we suck.
What?
If we think that season was great
compared to 2 years ago when we were 3,
yeah. If we compare ourselves to ourselves, we are going to consistently be sucky.
Nuh-uh, we were second place
to the fraud Vikings.
Man, those Vikings, those Vikings should never win.
I'm not sure you should really be using that as a compliment, though. That entire season was garbage.
Okay, the first 7 games for the Detroit season, I admit we were trash. We were trash. I was getting ready to just burn Fort Field to the ground. But then something happened. We started winning games. And we lost the key game that could have got us into the playoffs, like just write us in. We lost to Carolina the day before Christmas. And then it came down to Seattle and Los Angeles being the saving grace for our season.
Anybody else feel like that game was a little bit screwy?
It was because they didn't want the Lions in. They should have had the Lions. They should have had both games going on at the same time, in my opinion. But it's
man, that team really sucks.
Man, we're gonna be great next year.
I hope so.
We're gonna be
chances are
we're gonna be 17-0. 17-0.
You said 17.
17-0.
Oh, you're a hopeful
And
man.
and this is a shot at the NFL commissioner's office in New York City. I want at least 3 Sunday night games for my Detroit Lions because you saw what we could do.
3.
We need 3. We need 3 Sunday night football games. We need 1 Monday night football game. And give us an Amazon.
Hell no.
Give us a game on Amazon.
Look, knowing
Give us
them
a
in
game
the
on
Lions
Amazon.
history and our budget, you'll be lucky if you get a Tuesday afternoon.
Tell you what, you'll get
Give us-
games on
Give us
Amazon.
give us a game on Amazon on Thursday night. I'll take that.
Those Amazon
Yeah,
games.
they'll hit you. You can have Tuesday at 11 a.m.
Wait, y'all notice
How
notice
does
when they had the Thursday night games on Fox, the matchups were so much better. But then they put them on Amazon. You get the Denver Broncos without Russell Wilson versus Baker Mayfield. Like,
I mean, you sure already know when Bezos gets involved.
I mean, that was really cool though.
it was cool, but you give us crappy matches. You give us like I don't know, Kansas City versus Jacksonville. Like, no one wants to see that. You're gonna kill them.
You're gonna murder him.
Give us like Buffalo versus like Tom Brady. Like, come on, man.
Jeez, just him, just Tom Brady.
Just Tom Brady.
No one else on the court field, just Tom.
It's gonna be a death match.
Oh, jeez.
11 versus 1.
They're going to murder him.
It's
It's
Tom
like
Brady.
we are
They
the
can't
Gators,
catch him.
we
They
are the
can't touch him.
flies, spiders and flies.
They can't touch him. It's Tom Brady. Remember that one game against the Jets? He ran through the whole New York Jets defensive line. They didn't touch him at all. I say, y'all have too much respect for this man. I would have knocked him out.
I would clothesline the motherfucker.
We hate Tom Brady so much. Shout out to the U of M Wolverines. We didn't win the TCU game, and that's a whole conversation for another day. But it's okay. So Green Bay.
The story, y'all were ass.
No. We're gonna talk about that on another day. Speaking of ass, the Green Bay Packers got rid of they got rid of Aaron Rodgers.
Basil, tuck your head in. Ball spot. I see a little flattening.
He's on his way to the New York Jets this fall of 2023.
Not just that, but we're also losing.
And Lazard, you're losing your
Yeah.
wide receivers too.
And didn't you lose a defensive tackle as well?
No, he's
Who's left?
on. No, he's still on free agency. Is the problem is he didn't jump right off the bat now. If Aaron's gone, now there's more cap space, which means you can pay me more.
Whoa.
They're gonna pay him nothing.
Wait
No,
a second.
whoa, hold on. Aren't y'all still suffering from that multi-million deal, man? Ugh.
Y'all still gotta pay this man
Yeah.
for I think 1 more year, like right? Or 2 years? I don't know. I gotta look at the NFL salaries list.
You know, that's what happens when you prioritize one player above the team.
I tried to say that to Kris the other for last week's podcast, but he watches it from the fans' perspective. I watch it from the business perspective. If you put all your money into one player who's aging and wants to leave, this is what you get.
We should have said that before. They're both sides are to blame. The Packers organization are basically just spineless fucks, and Aaron Rodgers is just Aaron Rodgers. Nobody's going to win in that situation.
No. Aaron Rodgers wants his money, which by all means you need to get your money, but you have to understand it when you get your money.
How that turned out.
Yeah, when you get your money, you can't pay anybody else, and that's what happened. All your receivers left.
But Jalen Ross can't get his money.
Your running back left to the line.
God damn it!
Like,
what do you do at this point?
you get rid of him, okay?
You
Because he's probably going to be retired after this year, after next season anyway.
And then he's going to go to the Vikings.
Yeah,
We've seen
man,
that
I ain't
story
gonna
before.
lie. I saw an
It's
interview
going to
with
the
him.
Vikings.
He not looking the greatest. He's looking kind of old. I don't know why these old people keep playing football.
It's
like
that
they
it's
can-
that Acapulco juju juice he been drinking.
Yeah,
Tampico.
to me
You said
still.
Tampico?
No, it's not Tambico. It's something else.
My only thing against football forever and will always be is the danger of the sport and the lack of protection for the players that are playing the dangerous sport. despite how much they're being paid to play the dangerous sport. And I look at Aaron Rodgers, and that man is nearly my father's age. And I think about my father taking a tackle just the wrong way and all of the consequences that could come from that. I'm just like, I couldn't think of playing another season when I'm good enough to retire now.
But 50 million.
He's the AFC's East.
I get
now.
that. Like I'm totally there. I get that. But then my other question becomes, as a football fan, if I know that, then everything in the back of my head says for $50 million, I would go out there and drop to a knee every play. So what stops him from holding back? You know what I'm saying? Like how can I expect him to do his best in New York when I know he's not bringing his best?
Back in the voice, not New York. He's with the third.
Hold on.
Listen,
They do the team announcements, like who's on the team. They're like 1st and 10. Aaron Rodgers in the pocket. He just goes in the knee.
2nd and 10. Aaron Rodgers in the pocket.
No, 2nd and like
3rd
12.
and 10.
3rd and 15.
Oh well, no, yeah, I forget. It keeps going back.
and then for 4th down, he just throws.
Unless he spikes it, could spike it.
For 4th down, he pulls an Orlowski and runs out the end zone. That'd be messed up. Or he just pulls an Aaron Rodgers. He just gets a 1st down and they get a touchdown.
No.
That's why you pay me $50 million.
I think that division is going to learn from the North. You going to hit that man as soon as possible.
Well, if I'm a young player and I know he's an older player, I'm going to try and hit him just off the strength of that alone.
Oh yeah,
you're like, oh, broke his shoulder.
You going to spear him.
But back to what you said, Marcel. East Rutherford, New Jersey is basically New York City. It's like 8 miles away.
New York and Jersey are about the same fucking state. We separate them because of legalities and gerrymandering. We don't separate them for anything other than that.
Not because they have their own flags or whatever. Just gerrymandering.
Just Jerry. You were straight to
Well,
politics.
they have the flags because of gerrymandering.
They have a ferry.
Actually, I'm actually curious. Which one was made first, New Jersey or New York?
New York.
It was
no. I take that back. New Jersey technically was a state first.
It was a state first. New York was settled first. Like they came New York first, but Jersey became a state first. And Delaware was the first state.
So
which is crazy.
My question becomes again, how are they not the same? They separated them for gerrymandering and laws.
No, I think
and taxpayers the money.
Yeah. And Chris Christie.
Definitely Chris.
What it is you had the New York mafias like needing a offshore spot of like we're not doing any crimes in New York. We're doing it in a whole other state that we created.
We're doing them in Hoboken. It's basically Manhattan.
Yeah.
We're doing it in
we need a whole other state for the Sopranos, okay?
Was that in Jersey or was that in New York?
That was Jersey.
It was Jersey, okay. I remember now.
Yeah. But what it was though, it was just outside of New York.
Yeah.
All those surrounding states are just outside of New York.
I mean, you get grass, you get a front lawn, you get some space in New Jersey at least.
Civilization,
some trees.
Instead of just pure infrastructure everywhere.
Regular freeways, But once you hit that New Jersey Turnpike and that one hill, you see the New York City skyline, it's over. It's just buildings everywhere.
Buildings,
pump
people,
your own gas.
Cars.
That's also a crazy thing. I hate that they pump the gas for you.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I was listening to I gotta mention him at least once, Joe Budden. I was listening to his podcast. He was talking about that he didn't realize until he left Jersey that people pump their own gas.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a state law. You're not allowed to pump your own gas.
I don't know why it's a state law though.
I would love. Hey man, you can make it a state law here. I ain't bad. I don't need to question it at all.
I don't question it, but it's
like, the guy though.
You ever been out there? Look. You ever had your car like you just drove from the house to the gas station? Car ain't warmed up yet, so you get back out the car and then you got to sit in the car and it's too cold. Nah, I need this keep running and heating up while you pump it and you possibly catch on fire.
You right.
I don't need to risk it.
Oregon used to be another state that was just like that too.
Y'all see that the people in Oregon when they first changed the law, people didn't know how to pump gas. They were leaving the gas station with the pump still attached.
You had so many people putting diesel in where it's like
which is crazy because the diesel like nozzle is bigger than the regular one,
and it's green.
It's a different color, and it has like a a label that says diesel.
And they'll even make it to where it's like not even just a different label. It's like
A
here's
whole
your three
different.
options of gas, and then
Yeah.
way over it's like diesel.
You gotta like reach under, press the button to say, "Are you sure you're getting diesel?" And then get the diesel out. Because there's diesel still like $5.99. It's crazy.
Which is weird because you go anywhere else in the world and diesel is cheaper.
Mm-hmm. I saw it was like
Just
three.
us.
It was like three, like regular gas like $3.29, $3.39, and then like diesel's like $5.29, $5.99. I'm like, who's still paying $5.99 for diesel?
You go to Canada, it's like the other way around.
Oh damn, I can't live in Canada. You want a liter of gas? $5.
Hey, that used to
For a
like,
liter?
before I got
God.
I wish.
God.
that scared the crap out of me when I first went there. I was like, hold on.
Go have to whoop someone's
Why is
ass.
it-
for the gas.
Right.
I didn't realize that they'll do it like the whole cent thing where it's like 399 cents
Mm-hmm.
versus doing like the decimal points. So the whole time you're like, how much?
But no, I remember I went over there with like a quarter tank of gas, and I looked at the gas prices. I said, so if I divide this, I'm just gonna go home. I can't do this, man.
You just gotta
I went home.
look every number past the last two.
No, I did that, but I was like, I'm just gonna go home and get gas because this is just too much. So I waited in line at the Ambassador Bridge for like a good hour. I should have just took the tunnel back, but
Gas so high that you gotta whoop somebody's ass.
I mean, that's just them though. If you've ever had, I told you when I went over there, I got a Mountain Dew. It was like $5,
the fuck.
and that was not a 2-liter.
The fuck.
It was a 16 ounce.
I went to
The
I went to the
The
Tim
cans
Hortons
was
one.
$3.
It's not even an ounce. It's whatever I'm.
Hold on. The
Half liter.
bottle tax, the bottle return tax was like 15 cents. I think it wasn't even at 10 cents.
Yeah, I went to Tim Hortons. I said, can I use American dollars? He said, no, you gotta use the Canadian. I said,
Man, I was so
Man.
mad. I had to use my
She's
credit card the whole
required.
time.
United
I'm like,
States right
so
there.
you're not
No,
gonna take this?
no, Basil. This is before I had like credit and debit cards. Like I was over there just with my mom, and she was like, "Hey, go and get some Tim Hortons." I was like, "Okay." Thinking like in
No.
Detroit and Windsor, you think you can just pay American because it's right there, but I was like,
No,
get
you need to
Canadian
get some
dollars.
loonies and some toonies.
I need some toonies.
I mean, you got to
Uh,
think about it this way, though. Think about it the vice versa. You know damn well if you was just working at a nightclub, working at a local McDonald's or something, if someone handed you a Canadian $5 bill, you would look them in the face and tell them no. You just no.
What is the monopoly money you're giving me?
You can't give
On
me
the
this.
flip side- But on the flip side, you entering a different country.
But when you live in Detroit, it doesn't feel like that.
True, but you're going into a different country.
No, I understand that myself, but when you do it and it doesn't feel like that, you don't like really like understand. Like you understand it, but when you're in the process of doing what you're doing, like traveling over a border, you don't really think like that. Like if someone's coming from like Chicago, like, oh, I heard Canada was right next to Detroit, they'd be like, oh, let's do all this, and this. Like in Detroit, we don't really, because usually when I go over to Detroit, I just be driving. I don't really be buying stuff, and I go out to restaurants, but I use a credit card. But if I have to use cash, you want me
How
to
much?
use?
Okay, first off, how much is the difference between Canadian
same.
dollar and
I think it's the same now. I think
No, not anymore.
it's a little higher or lower.
I thought it was like
It's
$1.15.
back down to lower. So it's like
So Canadian dollar. So
Um,
U.S. and Canada are like the Canadian
like-
dollar.
it's like 79 cents.
Oh,
Or
73.
79 US cents is
73. 73 now. I'm
Oh,
looking
it's
at
even
it.
down more then. Okay.
Oh damn! Hell no!
We good.
Well, that's why like whenever I would go to the mall, whenever I'd be like, man, I spent how much? And then I'll look at the app and be like, oh, I only spent that. Okay, never mind.
Right. It's okay though. I feel bad for the
Like,
people who just
another
went
round.
to. Some of my players went to Spain, so I need to see how much the euro is over there. The euro, I think, is smaller. I think or bigger. That's bigger. 108.
Yeah.
See, if this new world order was in full effect, we wouldn't have to worry about this sort of thing.
What new world order? New world order. One money. What is it? One cash flow.
One language.
One language.
Currency.
It's not gonna happen.
You thought they make that sound like that's a bad thing. It's like, you mean I don't have to do math?
Oh, Illuminati Basil over here.
I mean, if anything,
Just make
it
everything
will
the
probably
US dollar,
be,
you know?
if anything, it will probably either be English or Mandarin.
No. Let's not give the Chinese any more crap.
I'm just saying.
I mean, we already gave
they
them
pretty much own all the countries. So
lazy to work. I mean,
well, no, you know what the craziest thing I found yesterday? That there are cities in Western China with mosques. I was like, what? This is nuts.
How much you want to bet those are traps?
I don't know, but there's a huge city in China with because it's like if you're on the other side of the desert, that's like more Muslim.
Wait, hold up. Define traps.
Like a trap to, because in China, religion is.
I'm not talking about no Uncharted, Indiana Jones type shit. All right.
No, we're talking about like a trap.
It's almost
to get
more
people.
like it's more like like gas chamber type of trap.
Yeah, it's like round people up and because China and religion are like
they don't play.
Don't play like.
Especially with Islam, they're
right.
They have no problem just grabbing you and throwing you in a camp.
Yeah, but on that side of China though, it's so like desolate and remote. It's like compared to the east side of China, which is like 1 billion people.
I bet you that's where they're still like filling up the camps from, though.
Yeah,
not just from Ugar and stuff like that.
Well, speaking of traps, there was a nuclear plant in Minnesota that leaked 400,000 gallons of radioactive water.
Ah, shit, Huey.
So good thing Aaron Rodgers left Green Bay.
Was it 3 Mile?
I don't know what it was. I just saw the news headline. There's a lot of water. 400,000 gallons.
What are us going to see a Godzilla-like fish just float up from the?
No, we're about to see the Teen Titans. We're about to see Super Prince. Super Prince. We're about to see the Animaniacs come out of nowhere. We're about to see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, but then we have to worry about street sharks.
Yep.
I'm good.
It's mutant fish.
Mm-hmm. Especially it's the land of 10,000 lakes.
Oh, you said Minnesota. I thought you said Pennsylvania. Never mind.
Oh no, Minnesota.
All day they're gonna have like 10 different tribes of mutant fish.
Mm-hmm. Forget that. They're gonna have Minnesota. They're gonna have
be Avatar Minnesota style.
No, they're gonna have mutant Scandinavians. You thought Vikings were bad. Teenage Mutant.
Men in Black all over again. Speaking of black,
turtles, I'm telling you.
San Francisco, we talked about this on another episode, but San Francisco is considering $5 million per person in reparation checks for black residents.
We were actually just talking about
Okay, I'm moving to San Fran then. Is it 500 a month?
Well, but here's the thing though, it's $5 million for the whole, or $5 billion for the whole thing. So if you get more people in there, that's just gonna mean less money in your pocket.
No, it's $5 million per person.
Basil. People die.
Yeah, it's per person.
It's
which is San Francisco. Thanks to gentrification and high tech jobs, there's no black people there anyway. So they're probably just gonna give it to one person.
Hey, I moved down there.
You mean like reports of Fanny Thickums getting $5 million. Like Fanny Thickums. He starts his own nightclub called Fanny Thickums in San Francisco.
Tonight on Cops, we got a black man running amok in San Francisco.
Symbol is just the Infinity Gauntlet.
Infinity Gauntlet. Every gauntlet's a new stripper. That's messed
You
up.
rich.
The color of the building is purple. Purple
Shout out
and
to
gold.
San Francisco, California. We love you. Fuck the Giants. Anyway.
I agree.
Exactly. Yeah, fuck the San Francisco Giants.
We don't like cheaters.
Oh yeah. Speaking of cheaters, Amazon in Detroit begins hiring 1,200 workers. They're gonna prioritize Detroit residents first.
That shit.
This
done
is my
building
conspiracy
now?
theory about Amazon and distribution centers being popped up around Metro Detroit. There's a lot of unskilled workforce in Detroit.
Yep.
I don't like the way this is going for my people. Unless they do it the right way. Like you work your way out and then,
It's
do what you're supposed to do.
even with that, I still think they have a pretty diverse workforce,
They do.
even in the city. So I don't think that will affect it too much. Obviously, if they're prioritizing Detroit residents and whatnot, they're going to have a lot of Detroiters there. But I don't think it'll affect the overall outlook of the plant that much. The thing that's most interesting about them all popping up is that Amazon has had trouble recently with getting their packages to their patrons on time. And this has been going on for
I feel like
longer than we can think of. Peak season is definitely a thing for packages and any kind of delivery system, whether it be FedEx, UPS. And I don't think they can handle the amount of orders that they're getting. Hence the reason they have to keep putting these distribution centers literally fucking everywhere. And I think they're going to start getting to the point where they're doing like Little Caesars Arena did and just like completely embarking on people's normal home life and whatnot. And that's the point where it's going to get really scary.
Fuck FedEx.
It's very
fuck FedEx for sure.
Fuck them.
All right.
And UPS and the Postal Service and Amazon and
these are the words of Fanny Thickums and not the words of the Crisscross Corner.
I am totally going to be protecting our U.S. postal workers.
Fuck that.
Because especially if you get a female one, no one looks.
They're fine.
How down bad are you?
In a uniform.
I know. I worked there next to him for years. Trust me. I'm
Marcel,
well aware.
Marcel, finish your sentence.
I said, Basil, how down bad are you?
No.
Basil thinks he's going to be Carlton in Fresh Prince when that one postal service lady came in.
That's not love, that's imagination.
My gosh. Hey, no, it's possible. I ended up doing it, man. It's definitely possible.
No, that just is. The uniform makes almost anyone a
you don't understand. Those uniforms were cut a certain way. I don't care who they put in them. All the females look good in those U.S. Postal Service workers.
You look all
perfect.
Game over.
How you got pants that's cut like leggings?
I have no problem with my taxpaying dollars going to that.
How is your whole uniform of daddy shorts?
Hey man, don't hate the player.
The shorts were also just wild. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't.
He said,
I saw some things in that postal service for sure.
All right, so speaking of things, we're gonna move on.
No, Paul.
Whoa.
Speaking of things, we're gonna move on to.
You said it again.
We're gonna move on to a man gets diarrhea on a roller coaster, and sadly for the people on the roller coaster behind him, it splashed on 14 people.
Oh no!
I guess they can say they had a shitty experience.
Oh no!
This was on King Dakar at Six Flags in New Jersey.
Is it really?
Yeah. The tallest roller coaster in the world.
I can only imagine, dude. You just see all the people below the roller coaster are just running as they see projectiles falling.
Like,
hey, some kids are gonna be like,
look, they just like,
ooh, chocolate, yum.
You smell that? Smell like shit near this roller coaster.
Oh, I don't think it was on the roller coaster. I believe because they also have the drop towers. all attached to the Kingdom Car. So I think it went over the hump, and the poop came down because they can't run them at the same time. The people are waiting to go, and it got splashed on.
You got hit with you get hit with you waiting in line for a ride, and you get hit with a log. Oh my god!
There's not a log. This man had diarrhea, Marcel.
Oh, ow!
You're talking about like literal shit rain, poop water.
This ain't champagne showers. This is
chocolate
milk. Chocolate
this is
milk.
Shit pain showers.
This is ground beef.
I think it was chocolate rain.
This is
rain.
Wait, hold on.
No, it's not ground beef.
This is black taco meat.
Oh
no!
They bring a whole new definition to purple rain.
Purple rain, purple rain.
No, you're gonna have to see me about that. Damn the line.
Rain.
Marcel will be waiting for the person at the end of the exit.
You know that whole park was ready to fight him. Are you kidding me?
Wait.
Oh,
Hey, Kris.
You want to be shitty today? Or I'm about to beat the shit out of you, literally.
Kris, you know what would be a great place to wash all that off of you at?
Where?
At the purple tub. Purple tub.
What?
Walter will never outlive this.
Oh, bro, what if that day it was hot?
It was Six Flags. It's only open in the summer.
It'd be hot.
Amusement parks are only open in the summer.
Oh man,
your ass
coming next.
At least the ones in the north, like New Jersey, I think closed like October.
Yeah.
Cedar Point is definitely there. Well, no, they do Halloween.
You said it was the one with the Kingdom Car, right?
Yeah,
that's
Kingdom
San
Car.
Antonio, isn't it?
No, Kingdom Car's in Jersey.
Is it?
Yeah, I rode it 3 times.
Oh man.
When you get to the top, you can see New York City.
Oh, hey, there's your difference between New York and New Jersey. One's got a Six Flags. Yeah,
one's got shitty patrons too.
True. Speaking of shitty patrons, I'm not gonna do that. It's estimates say that U.S. employers lose $17.3 billion in productivity during March Madness, which I understand. I was watching the MSU game yesterday, but it was on my lunch hour. Though.
If they want to make it more productive, then do better shit. I don't know what to tell them. March Madness is awesome. There's games happening almost all the time. They're always great games. They're not, like crappy games.
College game,
right?
Yeah, because it's dynamic. It feels like everyone has a lot more to play for, to fight for. I like watching NCAA basketball a little more than NBA basketball sometimes.
I want to say
who's playing.
I want to say it
depends on who's playing. Like if we're talking about the Jazz versus the Kings, I'll take an NCAA game any day. Yeah. Any day. If you're talking about the Warriors versus the Kings, I'll take an NCAA game.
The Kings and the Warriors?
I'll take a NCAA game for sure.
Kings? All right.
Warriors versus the
Kings beat the Warriors. What you mean?
Warriors versus the Wizards. I will pass on games like that.
Oh yeah, the Wizards. Yeah,
the super like really big games. I already know which ones those are going to be because of the teams. Right. NCAA, I can watch 2 teams that I really don't care too much about and be like, oh, this was fun. This is a great game.
They're trying to get to the NBA.
They're really trying to get there.
No one's going to a Charlotte game because they're going to be at home watching UNC or NC State.
Oh, speaking of Charlotte, have you guys have anyone kept up with this Miles Bridges story?
Oh yeah,
I've kept up with it.
He's supposed to be coming back like this month.
Oh no, he got a whole bunch
of other problems too, but Charlotte also has other problems.
Charlotte has a lot of problems.
A huge problem being Michael Jordan selling his majority shares for the team.
Maybe they'll actually win something then.
I'm not saying like the people he hired in didn't make a winning team. Doesn't mean you have to sell your stock. You just got to bring in better people. Bring in Phil Jackson.
When you made those investments and they didn't turn back out, yeah, you gotta pull that stock.
You gotta, hey. He's making over $1 billion. Like, I mean,
and he's trying to be like LeBron
You know,
James,
Jordan-
who is also there. You got to think Jordan has one of the biggest, not one of the, Jordan has the biggest shoe for sports, like sports shoes, just for running your classic basketball shoe ever. And LeBron James, who does not have yet even anywhere near the same status in the shoe industry, nor the film industry, nor many industries, crossed $1 billion before him. That to me is a little alarming.
did he though? I thought Jordan was already a billionaire.
No, Jordan sits closing to $1 billion. He has a lot of money. But a billionaire means that you not only have $1 billion, but you have $1 billion and you are able to maintain that $1 billion without any kind of fluctuation yearly. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Jordan should do something sacrilegious. I think he should. I really think Jordan should put all his money into the Detroit
he owns
Pistons.
a Charlotte team. What more sacrilegious could you get?
No, he needs to put his money into the Detroit Pistons, his ultimate rival.
K gonna do it for him. K gonna get him to hop on the train.
Right. I'm gonna get what's his face? Scottie Pippen Jr. to play for the Pistons. Who was that Shaq's son is also in the G League right now. So I think
he is. Most of the our legends now have kids in the G League. Pippen's sons, Shaq's sons, LeBron's
Gary Payton
son
Jr. I think is on the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Shaq, I heard about this 14-year-old kid who is having trouble finding shoes, and he's already outgrowing his size 22s.
Oh, I saw that. It was a one kid that had his shoes enlarged.
Yeah, and he's already a size 22. It's like, what the hell are you feeding this kid?
Hey, man.
I mean, you got to think about people like the Big Show. He had a size 25. He on his way there.
25E.
Yeah,
I don't know what the E stands for, but
extra wide.
Okay.
No, just wide.
Right. Thank you, Tanny Thickums.
No, I'm serious. I'm beyond dead ass. That's literally what the E stands for.
And I was thanking you. Thank you for letting me know that means extra wide. Well, speaking of extra, a pet monkey fatally shot after ripping a woman's ear like a piece of paper.
Oh, hey, when are people gonna realize? Do not mess with these animals. Do not mess with animals.
Hey, I'm gonna send a
TikTok. I thought you were gonna say something else.
That shit's so silly, dog. I don't think people understand. Like, first of all, you got to think a monkey is like 5'4", right?
Mm-hmm.
At the max. Like, they don't get much taller than that. I'm talking about anything. Listen here. Let me finish. Anything in the monkey family. So gorillas, chimps, they don't range any taller than that. They don't get tall.
Gorillas do. They got like 7, 8.
8 feet.
Have you seen a gorilla?
I've never seen an 8-foot gorilla. I've seen gorillas never won 8 feet.
No,
you know how tall 8 feet is?
It's Fitzpatrick. You're right. You're right. That's pretty tall. That's pretty tall. I'm thinking of my experience.
You're looking at the Great Khali in gorilla form. That is a beast.
Man. The last time I saw a gorilla, I was probably like 7, so it probably looked 8 feet to me.
Okay, yeah, no, they're not 8 feet. They range up to like 5'4". I think the tallest.
Kris, are you the reason why we lost Harambe?
Oh no!
First of all, you're the one who voted for Harambe. First of all, second of all, fuck that monkey. Third of all,
hey yo!
Third of all,
no. That was a white person's fault. We're not gonna do that to the monkey.
You're right.
No one. But
it was white people. But it was white people who took votes from Hillary Clinton in 2016.
It was. To this day, I will say, if I was 3 years old, and I saw a gorilla enclosement, my ass ain't going in, no matter what. I'm not falling in. I'm not stepping in. I'm not climbing in. I'm not flying in. Nope.
Yeah, that was kind of dumb.
And then the mom had the audacity of going like, "Why are people upset with me?" It's like, it was
because
you not paying attention.
Are the one responsible for your kid. I don't know if you understand, but it is a small child. in a literal zoo, a cage full of caged animals. What do you expect to
Animals
happen here?
who do not care who. This isn't Clifford. This isn't Madagascar. These animals are real animals.
Animals,
They will kill
animals who
you.
are
This-
animals who
this
are
isn't
being
Diego.
held captive. You're talking about animals who are being put in certain enclosures just so they can clean the enclosure, have to stay in like little
Boys, but they're-
cells and shit. They're being
Boys.
transported in crates. That
Bro.
animal has nothing but rage in its body.
They had enough. They finna catch a body.
It was like, oh yeah, it's time.
Right.
Make it.
It was like they came out of the cave. They were like, "Is that a kid? Is that meat?
It was like,
Oh, you
they
get
said,
your legs
"Ooh,
today.
it's dinner time early today."
Dinner time is. It's only 2 a.m.
It'll be like Sylvester. Hello, breakfast.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Succotash. Anyway,
You may call him Timmy, but I'm calling him lunch.
True. Right. The damn kids. And keep your kids. I mean, keep your kids next to you guys when you go to the zoo, because you know.
Get a leash.
No,
get
don't
a
get a
belt.
belt.
Say, why don't more parents do that kid leash?
Because
it's
niggas don't do that
inhumane.
Because they can't afford
We
dogs.
already were on leashes. You think I'm about to put my African American son on another one?
No, heck you know.
Oh,
I mean, I
okay.
would put my cracker nephew on one.
See, and I would support that reverse racism.
Your nephew sound like a handful. I mean, what's going on?
That's
If you got to
that's
keep a
lot.
kid on a leash, dog, you gotta learn how to hit the
That's the
kid.
You're just a lazy parent.
Yeah, you gotta learn. You gotta learn how to hit
In all
that.
fairness, some kids are just like, for instance,
Yes.
I had found out, or I kind of realized when first time I was in Florida, I was like 4 or 5. My mom had to do it, but it's because every time I saw a palm tree, I wanted to run and go hug it, even if it was across the street. So it's like, yeah, you're definitely putting a leash
What?
on a kid that can
That
just
makes
run
sense
out
for
in
you,
traffic.
Basil. I'm not gonna lie. That
Push
seems like a
head
Basil
up.
thing.
Why are you going across the street to
But
hug
he
a
said,
palm
palm
tree?
tree.
Palm
Hug.
tree, my
Dude, palm
friend.
trees are awesome.
That's probably
They're
why you
not.
got that
They're the
bald spot
scariest
right
tree
now.
ever.
All them coconuts hitting you in the back of the head.
No, I never got to because I was leashed, Marcel. Were you not paying attention in the story?
Basil was leashed and he owned lugs. So I mean, that's all we gotta. That's all
I'm
we
telling
gotta.
you, it was a good thing you was leashed too. Could you imagine all the black people looking at your mom the second they realized you was about to go hug a tree? They'd have been giving you the
On a
side eye,
leash?
like, ma'am, why is your
Have you
son
ever
hugging a
s-
fucking tree?
Have you ever seen? Well, have you ever seen a dog walker when the dog wants to run, but the dog walker's like, "No, stay."
Yeah.
It didn't
That's
let up
based
that
on his
yelp.
mouth.
That's pretty much what it was like.
Let up that yelp like
He's like, I want. Oh, shit.
palm tree. Is that why
Dogs
you
are
went to,
also
that
another
why,
being
is
that
that why
shouldn't
you
be
went
as
to
strong
Myrtle
as it
Beach,
is.
Basil, to complete your childhood fantasies?
Goddamn.
What did you say?
Is
That
that
was
why
a
you
lot.
went to Myrtle Beach to complete your childhood fantasies?
We're not gonna talk about Myrtle Beach right now. We're gonna move
No,
on
let's
to.
not talk about Myrtle.
we're,
That was a trip from hell.
we're gonna talk about my top 10 Fox TV shows right after this.
Hey, here we go.
All right, here are my top 10 Fox TV shows of all time. Now, I did this for the whole history of Fox, which Fox is like out of the four networks, out of the four networks, Fox is like the youngest. Started in the late 80s.
Is this including syndicates?
I'm only including sitcoms, dramas, and cartoons. No sports shows, no movies, no original movies. Okay. So for my honorable mentions, I have So You Think You Can Dance, which was a competitive dance show.
Oh, that counts.
There's a show on Fox.
How
Brooklyn-
many of those competition shows do they have? Was
There
that like a pick out of all of them?
Out of the ones in honorable mentions, those are the one that was the one I put in honorable mentions.
Okay.
So I have Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which just barely didn't make the list in the top 10, in my opinion.
It's a good
It's number one for me. I'm not gonna lie. That's one of my favorite shows ever.
It's
So
a really good show.
I'm hurt.
It's a
Tell
really
me
good show,
why.
but when I looked at the history of Fox, I was like, I gotta put this in there. I gotta keep it out. So I have Malcolm in the Middle in honorable mentions. and I have
That's an
American.
honorable mention.
Yeah, and I have American Dad.
I can't believe. Hold on. The fact that you just put Malcolm in the Middle and American Dad in the same group just kind of rubs me the wrong way.
No, they're just honorable mentions. They're just honorable mentions. They were going to be in the list,
That's
but
what I'm
they were too
saying.
much. It was just too much. All
This
right,
better be a good list.
it'll be good. Number 10. I have American Idol. I'm gonna put that at the bottom just because it's Fox's. Like, this is what brought Fox to the mainstay in reality, quote unquote, competition shows. So American Idol is number 10. Gotham is number 9.
Really?
Gotham, yeah. I actually
Even
really
I know a lot of people said it fell off like after the second season.
it fell off just a
Yeah.
little bit, but it's still a good show. It was still a good show. It was
I only
fine.
got through the second season. I stopped watching it. It
You
was
stopped
it was
watching.
it was oh, not only because one, it was weird because it wasn't what I expected. Like, I was watching it, I went into it with the expectation that we were getting comic,
Batman.
like accurate DC comic stuff, and it wasn't
Mhm.
really DC comic stuff. It was more so
Yeah.
like their own
The
writings
spin
and
on
whatnot.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, this is cool. But this has no canonicity to what I watch, so
Right.
I don't feel an obligation to watch it.
I was like, I get it. I get what they're trying to do with the story.
Yeah,
but
like
it's
I'm not
right.
mad at the show.
It's not right.
But I didn't need to watch it for anything that I was already currently watching. So it was like, I don't have to watch this. I could.
Right. Number 8, Martin.
Hey, you ain't beating that one. That should be a number 1.
Oh, I'm
It should be
trying to
higher.
remember, Who was it
That
that
should be number
recently
1.
from Martin died?
Tommy. Tommy died.
Okay.
Because he ain't got no job. I play. But Tommy.
Oh, that's messed up.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about controversy here. Number 7, House.
That should be higher.
Okay, that also should be higher for me because that's another one of my favorite like all-time shows.
I don't know. These other shows gonna be good. I thought the same thing y'all did, but I was like, dang, I can't top these. Number 6 is the Bernie Mac show.
I mean, that just feels right in the placement that you have already, but wrong on the number it's given.
Wait, what?
Like, Bernie Mac is above, to me, like that's a classic show. That to me goes above everything that you already have listed.
True.
But it doesn't feel like it should be where it's at on a list.
House is a classic. What you mean?
House is a classic too. If you're talking about House versus the Bernie Mac show, I'm going Bernie Mac show every day.
Yeah, I'm thinking Bernie Mac too. You're right.
No,
You're
for
right.
me, it's the fact that you would have Bernie Mac in the top list, but you're gonna have Malcolm in the middle. And
because Bernie Mac was funny. What the fuck?
Malcolm in the Middle.
Malcolm in the Middle was funny too, but it wasn't like comedy. It wasn't intended to be comedy though.
That was different though. That's a very different type of comedy because that's like a setup punchline type comedy, whereas this was like realism.
It was just like it was basically like
relatability content.
Yeah.
It wasn't as much gimmicky and like comic book or not comic booky.
Like for stand-up
comedic
comedy.
like timing thing. It looked like it was written by stand-up comedians, as opposed to being written for someone like us who likes stand-up comedy.
Yeah, it was Bernie Mac was written to make people laugh.
Yeah, it just is funny.
Malcolm in the Middle was like it was a really great, really well written show.
Absolutely,
it had a lot of funny episodes. Yeah. Every episode was funny, but it was like it wasn't at the same tier as Bernie Mac.
The humor is different to me. It's like comparing Martin and Seinfeld, different types of comedy.
Different types of comedy. Hilarious.
Both are great classics. Way different.
Like Seinfeld was more situational comedy. Like, hey, don't you hate when this happens? Like, but Martin was like, nah, man, we live in an apartment. Like, you have to like live that life to understand, an apartment life, getting married, being in your 20s. Like, you just gotta understand,
Ooh, punchline comedy versus irony comedy. That's what I would call it. They're showing you the ironies in certain situations, certain lights, certain anything. Yeah. Whereas Seinfeld is just like, Here's the setup. Here's the bit.
Here's the joke. Bam.
Yeah, it's just a whole show of skits, basically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Improv skits.
Definitely Curb Your Enthusiasm. That shit's so fucking.
Right.
That's a manic show.
Yo, we need a HBO top 10.
For
I
sure.
can make an HBO
For
top 10.
sure.
I'll put that on the
Ooh,
list.
we should do HBO versus Stars one night.
HBO versus we can do that.
HBO.
No, we can do that for great debaters like HBO versus Stars, but I'll do a top 10 HBO shows and a top 10 Star shows.
For sure.
And top 10 AMC shows.
Yeah. Well, then, I mean, if you're doing that, then you got to go into Sundance.
Okay, we're not going that far. Sundance.
Hey, some of them Sundance films is good as a motherfucker.
True. You're right. Number 5, 24.
I haven't seen 24.
24.
I knew you were gonna
like,
have it on the list.
24 was it's at the same
24
level
is
as
the one
House.
with Angela Bassett, right?
No, that's 911.
Which one is
Which is also on the list later, but we'll get there.
That was with Sutherland.
Yeah, Keith Sutherland.
Oh. I still haven't seen that either.
The terrorist.
Yeah. I ain't seen
And
that
every
either.
episode was just an hour of that day.
Yeah. But do. All right, number 4, Family Guy.
Hey. You put that
beat
above Bernie Mac?
Is it weird that Family Guy's almost kind of like The Simpsons
man.
now, where it should have stopped seasons ago?
I mean, Family Guy should have stopped in like 06, but I mean,
I mean, I feel like shows like The Simpsons, American Dad, what's the other one?
Family Guy, Cleveland Show,
Cleveland Show, that was wrong. Futurama, that's what I was thinking about. All of those shows kind of are situational. So if there's something that's going on in the world, you might get a funny episode, but outside of that, the content that they kind of had when they first started seems like the extent of the content. And you're just going to get that bit after that bit after that bit after that bit to the point where this just seems like a drawn out format.
Yeah.
So I feel like kids, like the kids that we work with at the school, talk about Family Guy pretty decently. Not all the time. It's more Rick and Morty nowadays, but they've talked about Family Guy. They've definitely seen Family Guy. I can tell the kids are watching Family Guy clips and watching Family Guy episodes. I also know that time is going to like come to an end where I'm not going to be watching episodes. If anything, I'm watching memes and clips.
Yeah.
That's it. Ever.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be scary too. Remember that
It's
meme
gonna be
about
scary when they
Family
all
Guy?
leave. Well, I mean, eventually that's going to be Rick and Morty. Eventually
Yeah.
that's going to be, I mean, that's just bound to happen because you can only create a certain type of comedic content
I never seen
for
Rick
so
and Morty.
long.
Is it good?
Have you ever
Never
thought
seen
about
an
you,
episode of
Rick?
Rick and Morty?
No, let me tell you something, Chris. You would probably really like Rick and Morty. It's really good.
Okay.
It's just a bunch of cynical asshole shit.
So it's like Frasier.
Yeah.
No. It's
Frasier's my shit.
Well, you can.
It's definitely-
Rick Sanchez is pretty similar.
So it's like Frasier and Sheldon in the same room, just being assholes.
Yes, Sheldon for sure. For sure.
I like it. I liked it when they were playing like the multi-level chess, and he was like, "It shames that you suck at so many levels." I said, "Damn, this nigga Sheldon is a bitch." But anyway, yeah. So Family Guy is number 4. Number 3, of course, I gotta say it. The Simpsons is number 3.
I was gonna wonder where the Simpsons were if Family Guy was there.
who's
put them
living
together.
single.
We're gonna get there, Basil. God damn it! Can you wait? Can you wait for the grand finale?
I'm just wondering, like, okay, 1 or 2.
So number 1, the top 2. Shout out to Black directors, Black producers who make TV shows, because these 2 TV shows have literally changed the way people perceive Black people and look at Black people. Number 2 is 911, starring Angela Bassett as the head police chief / director, and I believe Tasha Smith is one of the directors. Tasha Smith from all of the Tyler Perry movies, who's like,
Mhm.
she's the one of the executive producers for that show. So shout out to her.
Shout out to Tyler Perry just putting people on left and right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And now he owns the network.
Yeah, true. And 911 is actually
Imagine.
a really good written show.
You know how many just random aspiring black actors we about to see start popping up now because of Tyler Perry?
Yeah.
Not like it's a bad thing, but it's for sure about to happen. It's about to be a bunch of them.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Really good thing. And
Yeah,
of
put on our
course,
black actors.
Basil kind of, let the cat out of the bag
Blow off the
earlier.
spot.
Number
I know what
one,
he's saying.
number one is actually, if I had to watch a show from start to finish, from season 1 to season 5, it would be this show. It would be Living Single.
Cannot agree, but I understand why everyone loves that show.
Living Single, especially season 1 and 2. Every episode was like, God damn, I can't stop laughing. It's hilarious. And it's even more hilarious when you can relate. Like, you're like, damn, I'm going through that right now. Like, shit, I'm about to get married. Thanksgiving with the in-laws and Thanksgiving with your friends. Those episodes are funny. But shout out to Queen Latifah, one of the first rap actors, successful rap actors. Not just ones who just out there just acting and performing.
Was she the first rap actor?
I think she was.
I'm just sitting. I don't doubt it. I'm just trying to.
I'm not saying like the first rap actor, like for TV. I think she was the first one because I know Ice Cube.
Ice-T wasn't. Ice-T wasn't.
No,
because Ice-T was 99 with Law and Order.
No, but Living Single was like 92.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And then Ice Cube was in Boys in the Hood, which started filming in 90. So I think Ice Cube was like the first male, and then the female was obviously Queen Latifah.
Well, that's also a movie, not TV, though.
Well, she was still a great actor.
Yeah.
Period.
But there is like a difference between TV and movie acting.
I ain't gonna lie. Last Holiday is probably one of my guilty pleasure films. I don't know why I like that movie so much.
Last Holiday with Queen Latifah?
Yeah, I don't know why I like that movie.
It was a good movie. I'm lying.
It's a decent little home family film.
Yeah, it was good. Oh, Last Holiday.
Yeah, when she was about to die, she thought she was about to die, and then she ended up blowing all that cash. And I was like, it's a good little, nice little.
I was like,
home flick.
Red is your color. I'm playing. You're like finding that dress. Anyway, that's been another edition of the Kris Cross Corner podcast. Shout out to the great debaters who joined me on the show: Marcel Smith, Basil Lowe, and Mr. Danny Dickums. See y'all next time on the Kris Cross Corner podcast. Stay safe, social distance, and be nice to each other.